NXTSD reads data from the field by constantly executing communications messages. These messages can be monitored to ensure there aren't any wiring or noise issues. Ensure you're logged in with credentials that allow access to the Monitor Communications feature, and select the System menu and then select Tools and Monitor Comms. In the Comms Monitor dialog, you'll see all messages that NXTSD5 must process. The messages currently being actioned are highlighted in green. Each comms port can only action one message at a time. However, in this example, Boiler 1 is on port 3, and Boiler 2 is on port 4. NXTSD5 communicates with all ports simultaneously. In this example, there are two boilers, each on their own port, which is why there are two messages highlighted at any time. The Comms Monitor window has columns for the message's properties. These include port number, Modbus address, Modbus function code, data address to read, message length, communication settings, the time a command was actioned, and finally, result. NXTSD5 handles communication settings dynamically. It can communicate with an NXF4000 at a baud rate of 57,600 and a burner Logix at a baud rate of 9,600 on the same wiring loop. The filter button can be used to restrict the view as desired. It's easier to diagnose issues when there's only one device being monitored. In this example, Boiler 1 stops responding and timeout errors occur. After 10 consecutive read failures, NXTSD5 determines that a device's communications has failed. The requirement for 10 consecutive failures is used to filter out spurious comms errors. The device will then enter blacklist mode. In blacklist mode, only the device's first message is processed. If the first message is unsuccessful, the failed device's remaining messages are skipped. Blacklist mode ensures that multiple devices wired to a single port do not have their data delayed. As you can see, an NXF4000 has 14 messages, so attempts to process and waiting for timeout for all of these will cause delays. As soon as the first message is successfully read, the device moves out of blacklist mode and the remaining messages can be processed. However, NXTSD5 determines that communications is healthy after 3 successful consecutive messages. Again, this is a threshold designed to filter spurious communication issues. When everything is reading success, there are no communication problems.